Then, wasn't it? Very silly indeed.
Yes, it really was, because I was like, duh. Like, anyways.
Don't you think that this female theorist is trying to bring in a new idea of gravity because we, the flat earthers, have debunked the Einsteinian and the Newtonian, completely smashed them because they don't exist? They're just theories.
Oh,
They're
you're
just trying to
brilliant.
offer a new one.
Absolutely
They're
brilliant.
trying to move the goalpost. That's what they're doing, I
You've
think.
debunked them because they don't exist. Fantastic.
They don't exist. Gravity doesn't exist, and the theories haven't been proven. Their theories do not represent where we live.
You
What
can
we
see,
live in,
Merle,
their explanation is wrong.
that the answer to the problem of flat Earth isn't us presenting evidence. It's you guys need to go on some sort of course to teach you to be humble, teach you humility, to rid you of this absurd arrogance that someone like Jin thinks he can just throw away gravity, and he's debunked hundreds of years of accumulated physics knowledge, and he just casts it aside.
It's not knowledge, it's not physics.
Because he's watched it.
No,
knowledge is not physics. I'm a moron.
I'm not a moron. It's pseudoscience.
But that's moronic. That's moronic.
It's pseudoscience.
You aren't offering any reasoning. You aren't saying you can't provide any reasoning for why it's wrong. It's not wrong. It's not science. We proved it wrong. It doesn't exist. Just wrong things. Just any wrong things, I'll say. Wrong stuff. Just fucking completely fucking pointless. You arrogant wankers, all of you.
Explanation does not match the reality that we live. They are theories because they're not proven. When they're proven, they become a fact, scientific fact, but the explanation cannot adhere to
Newton's universal law of gravitation, or law of universal gravitation, even. So it's a law, Jin. No, the theories, and I'm a fucking thick mong. So when I hear the word scientific theory, I think it means a guess, because I'm a fucking thick cunt who hasn't seen anything at all on the internet for the last 15 years. I've just missed it all. All of the times, all of the thousands and thousands of times when people on the internet have explained what a scientific theory is, all of the tens of thousands of references that could be Googled to this, but no, I'm a moron. It's a theory, and I'm a fucking thick cunt.
I like
pathetic.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I would never subscribe to the idea that a theory is the truth. Okay, well, a theory.
I'll never subscribe to the idea of the English language. What it means to other people, I don't care. I will make up my own meaning. And if other people have a different meaning, it doesn't matter. I won't subscribe to that, and then it won't be true. If I pretend words mean a different thing, then reality changes. Things in reality stop being true if I pretend words are defined differently. Brilliant, Jin.
But in your group of people, they're thinking like you. No. Let me say it to them.
And if it's been proven, then it's not a theory, is it? If you prove your theories, they become fact.
Go on, Johnny.
Theory. Hang on, Johnny.
I was on the point. And my point is that it has been proved through the time that your group has been changing the point from day to day, from time to time. Yeah, just like the sun was 3,000.
Yeah, that's what science is, Johnny. When you gather data, you get new data, you update your position based on the data. You don't get the Bible out and say the Bible said this, so that must be true, you thick twat. But to return to Jin's idiotic, moronic, thick inability to understand his own native language, scientific theory, a coherent group of propositions formulated to explain a group of facts or phenomena in the natural world and repeatedly confirmed through experiment or observation. That's
thank you,
what
Jin.
it means, Jin. That's what it... I'll read it again. A coherent group of propositions formulated to explain a group of facts or phenomena in the natural world and repeatedly confirmed through experiment or observation. That's what scientific theory means. It doesn't mean anything else. You can pretend it means something else, but that's what it actually means. Something that's been repeatedly confirmed.
Represent where we live. So gravity, as it's been explained through Newtonian, and Sir Isaac Newton totally disagreed with the theory himself.
That's another lie. That's just you being a thick twat, not understanding English again. Stop lying. This is the thing with you guys. You will never ever be taken seriously as long as you just lie to try and win an argument. Where you don't care what's true, you just need to be the winner of the argument. That's what you guys have got wrong. And you're an arrogant fool, Jin. You're an idiot. You don't know anything about gravity. You don't get to debunk Sabine Hossenfelder. You're a moron. You're a worm compared to her. You literally have the intellect of a worm in comparison to her. You have no idea what you're talking about. Why are you pretending that you do?
This is an absolute ridiculous situation, what he's put forward there. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the right to question and dissect what we're being told. And I'm telling you now.
You aren't questioning.
Why can't I finish? Can I finish?
Because you're lying. You aren't questioning. You've specifically made very, very specific claims that things are false, that things don't exist. That isn't questioning. That's making a claim.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot finish what I've got to say.
Well, do it without lying.
I'm not lying at all. Everything I've said is the truth, ladies and
Right,
gentlemen.
so is it true then, when you say gravity doesn't exist, is that a question, Jin, or is that a statement? A claim? Which is it, Jin? Question or claim?
It's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fact.
It's a claim, isn't it? It's you claiming it's a fact. That's not a question. You see, the words, it's a fact, they are not a question, Jin. Is it a fact? That would be a question, but you aren't asking the question. You're making a statement. So when you say, I have the right to ask questions, you're lying because you're not asking questions. You're making claims. Claims that you have claims that you have absolutely no education or background to be making, that you're completely ill-equipped to be making. All you have to go on is profound arrogance.
Right. I have every right, and so do you, ladies and gentlemen, to question what you're being told and the way the language is being used. Okay? If they're telling you a scientific theory is from experiments, it doesn't mean it's the truth, though, does it? Because if it's the truth, it would not be a scientific theory. It would not be a theory. It would be a scientific fact. That's what it would be. It wouldn't be a theory.
Okay, what's a scientific fact, Jin? What qualifies something to be a scientific fact?
What should qualify as a scientific fact would be that you have your hypothesis, and then you do your experiments to prove your hypothesis. And once your hypothesis is proven, right, and it represents where we live, through repeating it and then giving it to your peers to do the same thing, and we're all getting the same results, we are now proving that this thing is the truth. But if it's a theory, then it's no good. It's not the truth, is it? It's not a fact. So gravity, as it's been described, is not the truth.
Jin, let me describe it for GEMPANDA in a few words.
Yeah, go
on. And I will say, it's not a scientific theory that has been proved wrong again and again and again, just like I was pointing out of the distance to the sun. In that time, they are not doing the scientific method right. if they have done that right, they will never get the wrong result. So something was wrong, and therefore it's something is wrong of the method of the scientific community in paradise.
I've got a quick question to ask.
Sorry, but a distance to the sun isn't a scientific theory.
Method, which is quite a simple one. What about all the things we don't know?
What are you saying? You're coming in with something, but I didn't hear what you say. Can you say it again?
One of the reasons why we don't say, why we call things theories, which are backed up by evidence and experimental evidence. One of the reasons we don't claim them to be fact is because of all the things we don't currently know.
Yeah, but my point was that it has no fucking fact. They were not doing the scientific method right, and therefore they were wrong. If they had done it right and they follow the scientific method, they never got this wrong result.
But the point I'm making out is the fact that one of the reasons we don't say it's a fact, we call it a theory, is because of all the things we still don't know. Therefore, there are things that we don't know that could affect.
It's no excuse. Who are you? Why are you excusing?
It's Johnny.
We could be attributing the wrong variables to the experiment.
It's so fucking
That's
bad.
the problem.
How can
That's
you excuse this fucking behavior?
Johnny, it's
just wrong behavior.
It's not an excuse, and it's not just wrong behavior. You're being a fucking idiot. What you're saying is that anything we know to be true, we must have known it fully in every way, every aspect of it, and been able to measure every aspect of it to the fullest extent of our ability to measure it now in the past, or it can't be true today. Our ability to measure things improves over time. But what you're saying is, if we've improved our ability to measure something, that means we're wrong. We're wrong because we've improved.
Yeah, you're wrong. The heliocentric model does not exist.
If we get better at it, that makes everything we've done wrong, including what we're doing now. That's also wrong, and that can be thrown out because we've got better at it. That's the idiotic nonsense that you're coming up with. We wouldn't know anything to be true if that was our view, was it?
Before somebody else starts talking, I have to answer this ridiculous fucking rambling from GEMPANDA.
It's your idiotic philosophy that we should start from a point of complete knowledge, and if we have to chip away and build our knowledge over time, then it's all wrong and we should throw it out. That's the idiotic shit that you're coming out with in front of a room full of adults. Go ahead, respond.
My answer is because I am telling you, you are giving an excuse. I am talking about if you really know what you're talking about and you're following the method of the scientific method, you will never be wrong, and you will never make any fucking claim they are making a claim that they cannot stand under. That is what I'm saying. Therefore, it's a fucking bullshit method that they are practicing. They are not following the scientific method.
It's not. They can use a method to measure, say, the distance to the sun, which was your example, and they will get a result. Then time passes, technology improves. Now we're able to make a more accurate measurement of the distance to the sun. So we do so, and now we use the more accurate measurement. That's not, it's a bullshit. That's what humans do. That's progressing technology. What you're saying is that the first time we measured the distance to the sun, that should have been the most accurate measurement that humans could ever make throughout all of the history of humanity, future and past. So whatever measurement we could possibly make in 300,000 years from now, we needed to be able to make a measurement that accurate the very first time we did it. And if we couldn't, it's all wrong. That's idiotic, and you must see that that is completely and utterly the stupidest thing anybody's ever said. It's absolutely retarded nonsense.